Hello, Homo sapiens! If you can guess from the notepad, yes. I am doing Draw My Life, which is done by a lot of YouTubers these days. I am Kin, the one who always wears the hat. Please do excuse my bad drawing skills, but I just wanted to do it because, yeah. If this is the first video you're ever watching and you don't know us, this is KymAndKenTv. Okay then, shall we start? Right, from the beginning, I was born in Texas, 1997, Fort Worth, Texas. If you don't know where that is, it's in America somewhere. I moved to Hong Kong, China, when I was about a few weeks old, I think. Months, weeks, something like that, I don't know. I can't really remember anything from there, but yeah, like nothing at all. But when I was 5, I moved back to America. Yes, it's a lot back and forth. By this point, I was in school in America. I would wear like dresses and I had like really quite long hair and everything, and people would stare at me. But yeah, I was at school. And the people at school would be in groups and they would leave me alone, and it didn't help that I had a speech problem that they made fun of. I would move around a lot in America, and I never really like stayed at any school for too long. I never really had a close group of friends or people because I didn't really have time to actually make them because of how many schools I went to. At one of my primary schools, I was on the stage for the first time acting, and that's when I realised I wanted to be an actress. I think that had relevance here somehow, I think, yeah. The play was about space. The school I did that play at was called Great House. It was actually one of the only schools I was ever really happy at, and still is. Anyway, like I said, I was doing great at this school and I loved it so much. Then came my 8th birthday. For a present, my mom let me dye my hair for the first time. No, she did not let me dye it green. That's just to signify the colour change, and I'm sorry the colour ran out. But yeah, school did not like it. They said no, and they wouldn't let me have it, and that's the end of that. That was when my mother met my stepfather and was like, okay, bye to America, and we moved over here to lovely Manchester. I was homeschooled for a while, which was really cool because I got to like be at home all the time, but I didn't really learn much. So I decided I wanted to go to school, and I really didn't meet people when I was at home, so I sat there lonely. I then went to my first British school, which was called Cherry Manor, the first time I ever had to wear a school uniform. I found out recently that was called Cherry Manor because there were a bunch of cherry trees in front of it. I didn't know that, actually. I really didn't know that. Problem with that school was I had an overactive imagination, and people didn't understand why I thought I was a superhero, because at that stage I would pretend I was a superhero and run around with like my jumper as a cape and everything, and people would just stand there staring at me like I was diseased or something. Well, the other school closed down, so I moved to a different primary school, and I kept trying to fit in. And even when I went to secondary school, I kept changing my looks, trying to find one that would be okay and normal. I went off to like from wearing tracksuits, from dressing like a French female, like one of the stereotypical ones, and all I wanted to do was fit in. In secondary school, I had problems with bullying, with names being thrown at me like fat, emo, freak, weird, and all of those. Then I found my group of friends at school. I've drawn them as superheroes because they literally are superheroes. They're like the best people I've ever met, and they actually really helped me at school because I don't think I could actually deal with school without them. Music has helped me through school a lot as well, and it still helps me, and I discovered all these really cool bands, like, because of all this time. They've really helped me through it all. I think I need to go back because I'm missing something very important, which is something that's really helped like change my life, which was YouTube, because I didn't really know about it until year 7, and that's only because my mate Georgia introduced me to one of my now favourite YouTubers. It's not my complete favourite, but I still love him, Shane Dawson. And I started watching his videos and I really loved them, so I started watching more. And then my friend Olivia showed me to 2 of the YouTubers who I think have really changed my life, because they are the ones who inspired me to create videos, and that's Amazing Phil and Crabsticks, because I watched their videos and I thought, wow, I want to do this, I want to be a part of everything. And then I made my first video with my sister Kim on our little webcam cracking eggs, trying to say it's epic. And that is technically where I'm up to now in my life. It's not everything, of course, but that would be I can't explain, 15 years, almost 16, of my life in just like a few minutes. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You probably didn't, but thanks for watching still. Yeah, bye. I love you all. And I think this is time for the end music.